22 paddlers, 18 males and 4 females, left off from Barranco Village Saturday morning on September 15th en route to Sarstoon Island. It was the third edition of the Belize Territorial Volunteers Sarstoon Kayak Eco Challenge. All was well until the competitors got to the Sarstoon River mouth and were steered down by a Guatemalan Armed Forces boat with about 6 elements who attempted to prevent them from getting near the island. BTV leader Will Mejia narrates what happened from there, including the solitary defiance of 30-year-old Diana Alford from Punta Gorda.
The Guatemalans came over and tried their very best to stop our boat. When they saw that we were not going to let them stop our boat, they called for reinforcement. At this time, there was 3 boats at the forward operating base for Belize. There was 2 BDF and 1 Coast Guard. They were looking at what was happening. The Guatemalans came over and tried to stop us. After about 15 minutes, a Coast Guard boat from Belize side decided to come towards us. But when they came towards us, the Guatemalan brought another boat. And I'm not so sure if that intimidated the Belizeans that was on the Coast Guard boat, the Belize military officials or what. But they were not like in the past where they would come and give us an escort around the island. They stayed in the background. They never once attempted to escort us, and they are witnessing the Guatemalans trying to ram our boat and actually ramming the kayakers. What we really want to highlight is the determination of the female kayakers, especially Miss Diana Alford, who, despite the fact that the Guatemalan tried their best to stop her from reaching the island, moved them out of the way and got to the island. All in all, it was a very disappointing day in the fact that the Guatemalans stopped us from going around our island, the Guatemalan Armed Forces. But even more disappointing is that there was 3 military boats from the Belize government side, and none of them attempted to escort us, who are Belizean taxpayers. So that point was very disappointing. We have to give some respect to the Coast Guard for at least attempting to come along and to try and show a little force.
The disruption caused by the Guatemalan military influenced the result of this year's race. In the end, 2 first-place winners were awarded.
The race ended with a controversy because Miss Alford, she touched the island, and the idea is to touch the island, touch the mangrove on the island. So technically she won, but also Miss Cruz, I believe it was from Cayo, was leading the race. But when she saw when the Guatemalan stopped her, she backed down. She did not pursue it like the Alford. So technically we ended up giving 2 first places.
We spoke with Diana about her remarkable show of bravery.
Well, actually the race was pretty nice because the sea was calm, and we didn't have any hard wind or nothing, but the other females were really paddling hard too. They had a little slight advantage over me because her kayak, that female kayak, was a race kayak, and the one that I had is more like just an ocean kayak. Eventually, the other female entered the Sarstoon River mouth before me, but she went along the coast and I went more direct across. So I took that advantage so that I could reach the island before. And when we were heading towards the island, the Guatemalan military force was avoiding us to move forward. I told the other female that in order to complete the race, we have to touch the island, but she was scared and she asked me if I wasn't afraid of them. I told her, no, I'm not afraid, so I will just go ahead and touch the island and get over it. So I just make my way, and I tried all over because they were crossing in front of me, behind me, and I just overtake them, go through the back, and I finally made it across, and I managed to came in first place for the race. So it's the second year that I came in first place. Last year I get first place too, and this year I get my first place again. So I feel very proud.
The other first place went to Anna Camp. This is the second year that Alford participated in the Sarstoon Eco Challenge. For Creme News, I am Melody Wagner.